Hey, Emily, I heard you and Robert are getting married.
Who's this?
It's me, Mike, Robert's best friend, Mike Johnson.
Mike. Oh, right. You forced me to exchange numbers the other day.
Forced is such a harsh word. I'm Robert's friend, so we're friends too, right?
I'm not so sure about that.
Anyway, congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you.
Just in time for a last-minute wedding, huh?
Excuse me?
I mean, you're turning 30 next year, right? It's pretty sad if a woman isn't married by 30. You barely made it.
Look, even if you're Robert's friend, watch what you say. A simple congratulations is enough.
No way, this isn't a normal celebration. It's a just-in-time wedding celebration.
Say whatever you want. I don't care about your remarks.
Still, it's surprising Robert's getting married. Is it a shotgun wedding or something?
No, he proposed normally.
Boring. But it's weird, you know?
What do you mean?
He isn't the marrying type. Marriage is like the end of life.
What do you mean, the end? It's a new beginning.
No way, it's a trap. All the married people I know say that. Men, especially, lose all their freedom once they're married. All my married friends say they envy my single life. So basically, for Robert, deciding to get married means meeting you was like digging his own grave, huh? Oh, poor guy.
What the heck? That's incredibly rude.
Why did you guys suddenly decide to get hitched?
It's not like it was sudden. We talked it over and just ended up choosing this time.
Oh, I see. That's a relief. Even after that happened, you're still okay with it, right? That's impressive. Is it the power of love?
What do you mean by that?
You're marrying him knowing about his debt, right? Oh, I'm amazed. Marrying a guy drowning in debt. That's unexpected.
Wait, what? Debt?
Oh, snap. You didn't know? Whoops. He's gonna be mad at me.
What debt are you talking about? I haven't heard anything about this.
Well, I shouldn't say. I mean, I can't tell you about his strip club addiction. That would hurt your feelings.
Strip clubs? He's in debt because of that?
Oh man, I messed up again.
I can't believe it. He's doing something like that.
Wait, you really didn't know he's in debt from strip clubs? Did you know anything about him?
He isn't that kind of person.
No, you can't judge him by his appearance. He seems quiet and kind on the surface, which makes him even more dangerous. You'll be fooled if you only look at the surface.
What do you mean?
He's always sweet to you, right? But that's all an act to get your attention.
No way.
Oh man, you really were fooled, huh? You couldn't see through his true nature.
He's kind and sincere. He'd never deceive anyone.
Well, that's what makes him so impressive, making you think that way. He's good with people and super nice to women. But let me tell you, he's quite the bad boy. He only shows his true self to me, his best friend. In reality, he's obsessed with money and careless with women.
I can't believe it.
Well, I guess that's how it is. He acts like a saint usually, but in reality, he's doing terrible things behind the scenes.
But why would he do such things?
Why? All men are like that. We act nice to our girlfriends or wives, but do whatever we want behind their backs.
But Robert is different.
No way he's different. He's a man too, and despite his looks, he's quite a dangerous one. From here on out, it's just a matter of how long you can go without being completely deceived by him. Oh, and one more thing. He's not just in debt. He's apparently spending money on other women too.
Other women? You mean he's cheating?
It's just my hunch, but knowing him, it wouldn't be surprising if he had one or two side pieces. He might even have a kid already.
What the heck are you saying?
You should have checked things out before getting engaged. Oh well, it's too late now.
This is insane.
Yeah, but he's a good guy, you know? He's fun to me around. I thought we'd always be buddies. I was totally shocked when he decided to get married. Anyway, good luck and best wishes!
That doesn't sound genuine at all.
Oh, really? I'm congratulating you in my own way.
I mean, would you normally say stuff like last-minute marriage, debt from strip clubs, or possible cheating to someone getting married?
Well, yeah. I only said it because you're getting married. Wouldn't you rather know now than after tying the knot? It's better to find out now than be disappointed later when his true colors show, right? Honestly, I gotta respect you, Emily. If I were you, I'd have called off the engagement immediately.
I've been thinking this for a while, but talking to you really irritates me. Don't contact me anymore.
Oh, come on, don't say that. We're friends, right?
This isn't a joke. You're Robert's friend, not mine.
Whoa, you're really worked up. But is that really my fault? Is it because I hit the nail on the head with the whole last-minute marriage thing, and because you learned about Robert's new side?
That's part of it, but...
You're still going to marry him, right? Even after all this?
I don't want to call off the engagement so easily. Besides, I haven't even talked to him about it, so I don't know if it's true or not.
Wait, you're actually going to talk to him about all this?
Of course. I need to find out what's real and what isn't.
Hey, you'd better not.
Why not?
I mean, what do you expect to get out of it? You're going to tell him not to go to strip clubs or take out loans anymore, right?
That's right, if what you're saying is true.
You absolutely shouldn't do that. If you do, your engagement will be over. He may look nice, but he's pretty stubborn, you know. He gets angry when someone points out what he's doing.
I can't believe such a level-minded guy would get angry.
The quiet ones are the scariest when they snap. It seems like you're upset because I told you the truth. You know you're marrying at the last possible moment, don't you? Do you have the courage to miss this chance? If you break up with him, you might be single forever, you know?
That's...
He's got debt, but it's not like his life is falling apart or anything. He's managing it well, so just cut him some slack. If it gets out of hand, maybe then it's best to step in and say something, don't you think? That said, he might not be able to give you the kind of life you're hoping for.
Are you telling me to keep quiet about this?
Well, that's the wise thing to do.
Then why did you tell me in the first place?
Huh?
If you don't want me to tell him, why'd you even mention it to me?
Because it's funny, duh.
What?
You two just decided to get married without asking for anyone's approval.
Approval? Both our parents gave us their blessing, if that's what you mean.
What about me?
Huh?
I've been friends with him since before you started dating him. If he gets married, we won't be able to hang out like we used to. You never thought about how that would affect me.
Why would I need to consider that? It's about us. You should talk about your friendship with him, not me.
Why are you giving off this I'm not involved vibe? If it weren't for you, he wouldn't be getting married. This is your fault.
That's ridiculous.
If you're not gonna call off the engagement, at least keep me entertained.
Wow. You are just the lowest. I can't believe Robert's been friends with someone like you for so long. Unbelievable.
I'm the one who can't believe it. That he'd marry a girl like you. Well, he made his choice, so whatever. Just make sure the wedding is fun. I'm counting on you. That was out of the world hilarious. Thanks, Emily, for showing us that epic dive. Man, I really wish I had recorded that moment.
You're absolutely the worst.
But hey, you could have given us a better reaction, don't you think? Like thrashing around in the water or something after you fell in. Instead, you just stood there in shock, not moving an inch until the staff came to rescue you. That was pretty disappointing.
It all happened so suddenly. I didn't even understand what was going on.
Jeez, no sense of humor. You're cutting it close with your wedding. You should have put more effort into entertaining the crowd. We almost had guests complaining.
I can't believe you'd do something like that. I always thought you were dumb, but not this dumb.
Oh, come on, don't be such a buzzkill. Pushing the bride into the pool was just a fun prank. The wedding was a hit, so it's all good, right?
I've got an even better prank in store.
What?
You're about to get a bill for $150,000.
What?
That dress? It's a rental. And not just any rental. It's the top recommendation from this venue's signature brand. Even the designer came here today for the photo shoot.
A rental?
That dress is the latest from a famous brand, and only 5 were made in the whole world. And this one was specially designed just for the bridal boutique. It's one of a kind.
One of a kind?
Exactly. So I'm the first person in the world to wear this dress for a wedding. The designer was really looking forward to the photo shoot today. She wanted to capture the moment with me in the dress. But thanks to you, it had to be canceled.
You're kidding.
The whole crew was furious. You seriously need to think about what you've done. You pushed me into the pool right in front of them. Now they're all ready to sue you. The dress alone is going to cost you $150,000, and with damages from the canceled photo shoot, you can tack on another $50,000.
So that's $200,000 in total.
Yep, that's right.
Are you kidding me? You expect me to pay that much for a simple prank?
Yep, you're paying.
Why me? The whole crowd was into it, right? Everyone who enjoyed it is an accomplice, so they should all chip in. There were like 400 guests, so it wouldn't cost them much if everyone pitched in.
No one thought it was funny.
Huh?
Didn't you notice everyone was horrified? My friends who knew how much the dress was? They screamed when they saw it ruined. There's video proof that no one was laughing. So yeah, you're solely responsible for this.
No way. Just for giving a little push? Oh, I get it. You're all in on this, right? You and the dress shop are running a scam.
Feel free to enjoy your wild conspiracy theories. But in this country of flaws, you're about to get sued. Unless you have the guts, brains, and evidence to fight back. Oh, and you'll need to pay the wedding venue $40,000 too.
Wait, what? What's that for?
For pushing the bride into the pool. The venue charges a violation fee for that.
What? A prank and you're charging me a fine? That's ridiculous.
Oh, didn't you know? It was clearly stated in the wedding invitations and on the venue signs.
I didn't see that. And besides, who would believe such a ridiculous rule exists?
The only ridiculous one here is you. You're so clueless, I can't even deal with it. You know, there are people who've died or been paralyzed for life from being pushed into a pool as a surprise at their wedding, right? It's that dangerous.
I was fully aware of that. I pushed you in knowing it wouldn't be dangerous.
Liar! You didn't think about anything and just shoved me in.
No. I did think it through. And look, you didn't even get hurt, did you? That proves it.
And that's just dumb luck. One wrong step and we would have been calling an ambulance.
Ugh, you're exaggerating. But hey, luck is just another word for destiny.
Shut up! Stop spouting nonsense.
Ugh, this conversation is going nowhere with you. Where's Robert? Put him on.
You're talking to me right now.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it's pointless talking to you. He'll understand where I'm coming from. All this nonsense about bills and lawsuits? I'm sure he'll come to my rescue. Or maybe he'll co-sign for me or something. He's always been a nice guy, even way back when.
What are you talking about? Stop joking around. You've been taking advantage of his kindness this whole time.
What do you know? We have an unbreakable bond.
He says he's cutting ties with you.
Huh?
First off, he's furious about the debt and strip club story.
You told him about that?
Yeah, I did. The same day you told me, I let him know right away.
I specifically told you not to tell him.
Because it was a lie you made up, right? You were hooked on strip clubs and borrowing money from him.
I thought if I said that, you'd call off the wedding. If he got married and wasn't as free anymore,
you wouldn't be able to borrow money from him, and that would be a problem for you, right?
No? Why would you say that? He's my best friend. If I'm ever in trouble, he'll always help me out.
You also told me he was cheating and might have a kid somewhere. He was deeply hurt and furious. He said he's cutting you off for good,
Cutting me off? That can't be true.
It's not a lie. He really can't stand you and doesn't want to see you ever again.
No way. Robert can't stand me?
Oh, it's true. He told me he genuinely thought you were his friend. But you saw him as your cash cow, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Yet you borrowed all that money from him and haven't paid back a single cent. You thought of him as your convenient friend, didn't you?
Ugh, fine. I'll apologize to him right now. If I apologize sincerely, he'll definitely let this go. Wait. No way! I can't reach him.
I bet.
Huh?
You've been blocked. Your calls are being rejected.
No way. We're friends.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
Then why did he even invite me to the wedding? If he knew I was lying, he should have just not invited me from the start.
It was his way of closing things as a friend.
Closing things?
Yeah, even though you took advantage of him, the fact remains that you guys had fun times, going out to eat, drinking together. But now that he knows the truth, he can't continue the friendship. He was planning to cut ties with you after the wedding. So that's it.
Oh my god. So this whole mess, do I have to handle it on my own?
Of course. You're the one who caused this, so clean up your own mess.
Hold on. Please, let me talk to Robert one last time. If I just explain everything, he'll understand, I'm sure.
Nope. He said he felt like you were using him, but he trusted you as a friend all this time. Now that he knows you betrayed him, he's devastated.
Oh no.
When you borrowed money, he was careful to write out detailed IOUs, huh? Turns out, those can be used as is, and he's handing them over to a professional to deal with.
Please, wait!
Your total debt is close to $30,000. Jeez. That's almost enough to buy a house.
No, this isn't happening. I can't pay back. That's impossible.
Oh, come on. It's just $30,000. If you get a second job and work every single day without taking any time off, you'll pay it off in no time.
That's impossible. Please, I'm begging you, help me out. If I don't, my life is over.
Oh, it looks like your words are coming true. Not for Robert, but for you, meeting me was the real graveyard for your life, huh? Mike kept persistently contacting me, begging to speak with Robert. But of course, I refused. He then tried to ask other friends to help him pay off his debts, but because of the incident at the wedding, all of Robert's friends cut ties with him as well. In the end, he had no choice but to go crying to his parents, who ended up covering his debts for him. Between the $40,000 fine from the venue, $200,000 for the dress, $20,000 in compensation to me, and $30,000 loan to Robert, the total came to a whopping $290,000. Naturally, his parents were furious with him, and they forcibly took him back to their home, where they decided to make him work long days at a factory run by their relatives to pay off the debt. His hometown is pretty rural, and apparently there's not a single strip club nearby, so that might be the worst punishment for him. Thanks to him, our wedding did get a bit chaotic, but I was able to rent a new dress, and we managed to finish the ceremony without further issues. From here on out, I'm looking forward to building a warm, loving home with Robert, who's always been honest and loving to me.